And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included. With the farming update, oh, it's so glorious. Alright, we would like to deconstruct this. So the big push now that we've got a pretty stable system, we're going to try to push for having even more stable of a system. The big thing on the agenda now is we have this one circuit here that is really pushing our luck. The max on this is 3 kilowatts, so if everything was running on here, it would be 3 times the draw that this should even be supporting. So that is a problem. That is a big problem. We need to get those circuits isolated as much as possible. So with that in mind, I want to get this one onto this circuit, because this one is only 720 watts. So if we put this pump on here, that would bring that up to what, 960? So right under the threshold for the power. So we're gonna clear these wires here, and then we're going to add some wires on this side to connect all of that together. So that will help reduce. See, now we're down to 2.7, so it's just a matter of getting more and more things, and we're gonna need some more space as well. So let's get in here and dig this out as well. We should be able to do a pretty good job of this. Plus it'll get rid of this CO2 and it'll allow this CO2 to sort of drift into our base and you know, wind up over here where we can pump it out if we really have to. We shouldn't have to run that pump very much. You know, let the CO2 build up and then pump it back down and let it build up. So it's just sort of a, you know, get it done sort of thing. All right, and we're slowly making our way through. We got a bunch of abyssalite back here that we need to take care of, because I want to use this space for, you know, wires coming up here, because we're gonna need more biodistillers and all of that kind of stuff, plus maybe some processing of our polluted water. It seems to be rising. Kind of goes in phases, though. We might need to redesign a lot of this now that we've got a good water source coming in. I could turn these off. I think I will. I'm going to turn these off and allow this. See, this water is pretty hot. 90 degrees. I don't have nearly as much mass in here as I have on like my streaming world, where it actually is freezing this water. So if we look at our liquid, you can see we've got the ability to send out 4 different pipes worth of liquid, and you know, I'm thinking we may add a tank. We may redesign the tank system, because I'd like to get some more bathrooms and some more showers in, just so, you know, just so they can use them a little bit faster. They spend a lot of time doing that stuff. So we're also going to need probably some more. We're going to need more massage tables. If our stress gets too high, we're going to need them. And I do have some more. Let's see. I do have some more. I have more Patreon names to use. So when that time comes, we'll be able to use those. And we got some thimbleweed seeds, which is nice. Where are those? So basically, 1 thimbleweed seed equals one suit, because you get like 5 harvests from them. Yeah, this is a bug too. It stops rendering the little graph bar on these storage containers, and I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. All right, so this we also. So we stopped pumping this water. This will allow this water to build back up, and we may need to find another geyser in order to help that along. Although I'm not really sure where we're going to be able to find that geyser. We're kind of limited on our geysers right now. And we also need to try to think about how to do those pinch of pepper plants. Those are not easy. Not easy to harvest at all. Okay. I'd also like to get some of this bleach stone so we can make a hand sanitizer. So there's another big update coming soon. I don't know if it's got an official name, but it's sort of like a germ update. They're completely revamping the disease system, and they're getting rid of all of the diseases that we come across. Like, you have the spores, and you've got the trench stench, and those kinds of things. And now there's going to be an overlay for the diseases, because they're going to spread. They're going to start spreading, and we're going to need to, combat that system. Okay, so the next thing, let's fill these in, and then we're also going to want some decor, and we're already on granite. That's good. So let's get some decor up in here, just because I want to try to combat the stress. We might be able to get rid of these now. These are consuming quite a lot of resources. And let's see, we have 12 reed fibers already, just from exploring and gathering up stuff. Let's see. Oh, we got lots of morbs. Holy cow, do we have a lot of morbs. Morbs are good for getting rid of, like, chlorine. So if I were to put a morb in here, he would eventually convert all of this chlorine into polluted oxygen. Then we could take a puffed and put him in here, and he would clear the polluted oxygen and make slime. I did figure out the way to warp creatures. And did I kill all my hatches? Huh, I must have. I thought for sure that I moved my hatches. I must have been the other playthrough that I did that. Weird. Huh, that's weird. Could have sworn I had a few left over here. So yeah, they're still putting coal in here, unfortunately. So now that this is all done, we're gonna add some. And let's see, what's our metal look like? We got lots of copper. So we're gonna put another transformer here, and we're gonna put 2 in here. These are probably not cheap. Yeah, 200. And we're going to need to think about natural gas as well. I would like to get a natural gas generator up. Oh, let's see if we have a dupe that's worth our time here. Gastrophobia. Can't cook, but +8 learning. That would be nice. Catalina. +8 learning. No strength, but they're already pretty strong. So I think the next person on the list is PG. So we're gonna print off you, and we're gonna need another cot. So let's get some furniture and maybe some more decor. And we're gonna need another mess table. not a massage, a mess table. We have an even 10 people now, which is nice. And I'm not sure why I did this. Why did I do that? Was that to prevent water from falling or something? It's been like 2 weeks since I recorded this series last, so forgive me for forgetting what I was doing. But yeah, it seems like I built this to prevent water from draining out somewhere. Maybe I was thinking about redoing these pipes. This pipe system in here is a royal mess. When we got bridges going up and then bridges moving around, and it's just not pretty. Not really much I can do about it right now, though. So yeah, this one's coming over. It's bridging over that, then it's bridging over that, coming down, then bridging over that to get down to here finally. Oh, there is some polluted water down here. How did that happen? Okay, we need to take care of business there. We need to mop that up. We need to dig that snow out. And these people are gonna run away, and who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen now? Okay, so I gotta watch this. Maybe as soon as this polluted water is gone, we're gonna cancel. There we go. So if you let her sit there and do that, she'll drain this whole tank out by mopping it up. So we actually want to do a gas permeable tile on either side of this, just because I don't want any of this polluted ice melting and dripping down, just like I think that's what happened here. We have polluted ice up here as well. We got to take care of that. Okay, are these going to be made out? Those are going to be made out of granite. I don't want to make those out of granite. Sandstone is just fine. Why are you coming up here for water? You got lots of water right down here. Yeah, the other thing that they're adding to the game is they won't just pick up water anywhere now. Now you actually need a water bottler that's submerged in water somewhere. I haven't seen it yet, but upon reading some of the forum comments, it sounds like it's a really big block, and who knows, you know, what sort of shenanigans we're going to get up to trying to fit that in our base. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of melting polluted ice up in here. So we want to be careful. This is already kind of able to capture the polluted water, but we've still got to be pretty careful with it. Looks like we had another sleet wheat harvest. We are going whole hog on our frost buns right now. I might need another cooker, actually. So if we look at jobs, cook. We have 2 cooks with really good cooking skill. And our new PG person cannot cook at all, which is unfortunate because they have really high learning. Alright, so oh, look at our stress is way down. We got that new person in. Yeah, right here. This is where our hatches are. I knew we had hatches in here. So I looks like they're out of food. So I might need to drop some more sandstone. And I would like to lock this door as well. So somebody get on that, please. Thank you, Chips to See. How's our temperatures doing? Temperatures, we would like another Weezewort right over here. That would be very, very handy. But these Weezeworts, you know, they're combating. They're fighting the heat. So that's good. Okay, these are all done. So let's get this decided how we want to handle this. If we look at our power, we have this. We can kind of sneak out and connect up to this line. So let's go ahead and do that. Trying to isolate. So we're gonna pull this out, sneak it out behind that, and how do we want to? I think we're gonna go all the way to the end, and then connect this up like that, and then we're going to then disconnect all of this. Then we're going to deconstruct this thing. Don't want this here anymore. It's an eyesore, and we've got all the power we could want down here. So hopefully those will all get connected. Because right now they're purely running off of battery power. There we go. Fixing it up, and then we're gonna want a heavy watt wire bridging into that one as well. Which these consume quite a lot of materials. I think we're running a little low. We got a little bit of copper left, but that's just about it for the copper. So right now we are still only on battery power, and those batteries are going to be running out very, very soon. There it is. So now this line here is using power, and it looks like these batteries are charging back up again really fast. So it's draining these batteries out and filling these ones up. And I have half a mind to take these out because they're not so good with the decor. So what I could do is I could break these wires here. So now they're strictly battery power. This up here is now strictly battery, and that'll allow these to drain out and give us some time to work on the system a little bit more. So we've got some work up here. If we want another, let's look at our liquid. If we're gonna want some more distilleries, so let's go to refinement biodistiller. We can put one here. And if I take this out, we'll be able to put one right here as well. Because if we start digging up into the swamp area, there's a ton of slime in there. And you can see our polluted water is now getting a little excessive. But I also want to try the fertilizer system, where we get fertilizer and then that produces natural gas. And I'm thinking right down here, see, that is 4 wide. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna need more. So right down here probably will be. Wow, that's weird. Fertilizer. There we go. That was weird that it disappeared on me. So we're gonna need a fertilizer maker, but we're also gonna need to kind of contain these because they emit natural gas. And we want to capture that natural gas and use it in a generator that's connected to our whole system. So the only way to do that is to sort of create a closed loop system, which I could, if I go back in here, we could have another pump, and I could have it back here, as a matter of fact. That sounds like an even better idea. Have the room with the fertilizer makers back here. Then I could have the natural gas generator tie right into our heavy watt wire, and that will share the load with all this other stuff in here. So that sounds like a plan. And let's look at, so those have quite a ways to go. They're only active when this pump is going. This pump is pretty steady right now. As soon as this hits 1,000, it'll stop though. Okay, so we want to plan for that, and we're gonna need to prepare. So let's get some stuff working here, working for us instead of against us. So I'm gonna try. What is the intake? What is the intake of the fertilizer maker? Refinement fertilizer maker. 150 grams per second. That's not bad at all. And then the natural gas generator, I think, produces 20. Yeah, there it is. Blue light. Oh no, 67.5 grams per second. And we want to be able to set this thing to not run unless certain conditions are met. So I also would like to connect. See, all of this stuff is already connected. Because the fertilizer makers, they need a little power to get started. And then of course we're gonna need a pump and all that stuff for the system. And I'm not sure what design we're gonna use just yet. I'm hoping we can land on something. So this is, we want to set this up, and I'll probably use this system right in here. Okay, so I'm going to deconstruct this, Actually, no, let's cancel deconstruct of that. I still need that. And we're going to build another gas permeable there, one there. All right, well, we made some progress on our power system, getting off of the single coal generator and onto our primary power, and now it's just a matter of using these two transformers and distributing the load in here amongst those. So I'm going to wait till these batteries are completely dead, then I'll deconstruct those, which should give us quite a few resources. But then we'll be able to use these two transformers and run power up, and maybe separate this up here from all this down here. Because we actually have, now that I think about it, we have two transformers. So I'm gonna have ample amounts of power for this area, which is what we're going for. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.